Hi, I'm that girl goddess. I know I ain't been here in a while, but I was dehydrated. I had to take care of my health, get my health back in shape. Taking potassium. My potassium level was so low. I fell out, was having major muscle spasms, felt like Charlie horses everywhere, nauseous, fainting. But I'm better now and I'm back. And I want to talk about, my one-on-one dating. I just don't understand this new generation, a bunch of, I'm going to say it for what it is, a bunch of hustling, scamming females trying to get a meal they can't afford. These men are smart now. They're not buying that crap. They see that you're not a high value woman when you can't even afford to pay for your meals. They going on these dates. These men are leaving them with their bill. Now I'm not saying that you need to sleep with a man for him to pay for your meal. But when you go on a date, you need to be able to pay for what you order. And it needs to be within reason. Ain't nobody sitting around trying to spend hundreds of dollars to feed you so you can have an experience you can afford. It's so embarrassing to even call yourself a woman. You paying little kid games or 304 games. Look at it. You got females bringing their children on dates. If you can't afford to go out or get your family or the baby fathers to watch your children, you don't need to be dating. You calling men's over nowadays, asking them could they bring a pizza by, let's bring dinner, we gonna eat in Chinese food. They bring it in and y'all take the food, be dressed all nasty and being funky and nasty just to turn the man off, tell him he gotta leave, keep the food, and you doing this. And then you want to try to act like you high value. A high value person can afford their lifestyle. A high value person is not desperate to go on a date so they can eat. Y'all need to grow up, get a job, even if you got a job, budget, and live within your means and get to know a person. You know, they making it seem like, and these are mostly Afro American women or black women, but it's making it hard for the women who are women of color like me that's not a part of that culture. You know, I just look at it as like men shouldn't be rejecting you because you don't know how to be a lady. Ladies are not desperate. I don't play games with people to try to get them to pay for my food. I have not ever been with a man and he didn't want to pay for my food. But we was honest up front. If I'm getting ready to know somebody, he has the right to say how much he's gonna spend on his date. Now, should he be ultra cheap? No. If you go to Applebee's, you can get a dinner under $20. Okay? Or some like Chili's, different little local restaurants. You're trying to get to know one another. They're not buying these games anymore. Online, talking about they IG models. Everybody know you 304s. You flying out, telling the man, you showing them OnlyFans, you showing them in and everything, you're doing in and everything. Then they fly you out, you just want them to take you shopping, spend money. That's not a date. A date is getting to know somebody. And it is most of the time, it has always been recommended that when a man take you out on a date, he should treat. But you should eat within his budget too. There's nothing wrong if he said, well, I only have this amount of money for the date. There's nothing wrong with a coffee date. You know, I don't get it where you have to go to a 5-star restaurant and order everything on the menu. I watched a couple YouTube videos. These girls came out and the bill totaled up to $5,000. She invited her friends. Now, first of all, a real woman is not going to invite her friends on a date. And if her friend is foolish enough to come visit, meet up with her on a date, that tells you there's not very much to them. Okay, that is ridiculous. Who that is unheard of. And then try to act like you're entitled. And then they want to try to put on, oh, you're not going to pay? He shouldn't pay. And I tell my sons, you better not do it. Walking around looking like some kind of idiot. That is trash you out with. A real woman ain't going to ask you to do that, and they definitely not going to ask no man, they girlfriends, to come on a date. Why is your girlfriend on a date? That's stupid in itself. And then you make a person not want to be there for you. I'm not saying you got to get a hook up and be intimate with a person, but if you're a Christian, then you just tell them, I don't believe in sex on the first day. Well, let me correct that. I don't believe in slop on the first day. Okay? And this is for teaching purposes, because we need a better society. You know, I'm looking at a couple videos, girls meeting their girlfriend on her date with a man. First of all, you should never do that. Because then, what if he called one of his friends out and you end up getting hurt? You know, people will hurt you about playing with their money. That is foolishness. You talking about you an IG model, you just a 304. You went and mutilated your face to try to look better. You look strange because most of these plastic surgery works look crazy. These lips and these lip fillers, these people look weird, extremely bad. Those lip fillers do not look good, and your lips is probably 4 to 5 times bigger than my lips right now. You know, it don't make no sense. There's a thing called too much lips. And they all ballooned out and I can't even do it. Like I said, them lips would be like 4 to 5 times bigger than my lips. It doesn't even make sense. Why are you doing that? Then all these BBLs, they hard, they stink, they look sloppy, you look deformed in your clothes. Then you think, oh, why don't they want to marry you? They go marry somebody. You married her, plain Jane. Well, plain Jane still looks like a female, a woman, human, sexy, okay, appropriate. Someone you can take out and not be embarrassed. You should have been able to look in the mirror, not just ask your girlfriend. You know you're there not looking good. Now, I seen a few BBLs on some skinny women who got a little bit and they just had a normal size. And okay, they look all right. But all this exaggerated to extreme mutilation is retarded. And yes, I don't agree because I am Christian. I don't believe in one night stands, fornication. If you ain't real, I'm not here for a man to play games with me. I don't have all the miles on my body, been married most of my life. Look, it's just foolishness. Foolishness at its best. I don't get it. It makes no sense. And you don't have nobody fooled. Most y'all, even with the 10 pounds of makeup, is only average at best. And I'm keeping it 100. It's like there need to be a change. And you men, I'm praying for you. The God open up your eyes and let you discern what is a 304 and a low value woman. And if she done slept with all them people, got all that stuff going on, trust me, it ain't nothing but a death trap. That's some people who have sold their soul do. And people sell their soul for the foolish things, some of the least things you wouldn't even expect, just so men can be attracted to them. They'll sell their soul. These women are lethal. Stop investing in garbage. Look for a real woman. And that's all I got to say. I'm that girl goddess. And this is my dating advice. Do not pay for females food when you take them out and they're just playing you. Get to know each other. Don't bring no food over to their house and then they putting you out. Don't do none of that. Just talk to them. If they're not in agreement of going to a date, leave them right there. That's all I got to say. Leave it alone. Bye.